Today I'm going to talk about Lord of the Shadows by Cassandra Clare. This is going to be a spoiler review. I'll let you know when to go away and read it in a minute. Just to say, I've got this blue cover here because I bought the edition from Waterstones and they have a bonus chapter inside which is really nice. And it's blue! I got this one from W.H. Smith's when I was living in Paris last year. It's the only copy they had and, well, it's not blue. But they sold it in Paris when it came out, so I'm not complaining. That's it. Right. Spoilers galore from now on. And I'm going to start with the end, so go away. Quickly to say that I've seen quite a few reviews of this book and I don't think I'm going to add anything particularly unique into it. And I'm going to have quite a short one as well. But I just wanted to put my opinions across because I had so much to talk about because it was so amazing. First of all, oh my goodness, Cassandra Clare, you normally kill off kind of not minor characters, but characters that almost is in their best interests to die, to sort out triangles and everything. But I just can't believe the ending. I was shocked. And Magnus is so unwell, and I feel like if Magnus wasn't unwell, the ending wouldn't have happened, and yes, so that was a shocker. The other thing I liked about it was the fact that I was concerned we'd get a triangle between Mark and Emma and Julian in this, and I was like, oh, not another triangle. And actually you didn't. You had Mark and Emma on a fake relationship, and I think that worked well. And then Emma and Julian actually spoke the truth to each other when they were in Cornwall, so that was cool. And a side note, Cornwall, it's literally where I live, and I live 15 minutes from Pulpero, and either Cassandra Clare has been there or she's researched it really thoroughly, because I knew exactly where she was going, you know, where the pub was they mentioned and everything, and that was really cool because I live in such a small area and I was like, yes! So yeah, fairly near the beginning of the book there was this thing where Clary said to Emma that she thinks she's going to die. And as you can see, I've read all the books millions of times, and Clary is my favourite character. She is the person who introduced me into this world. And Clary can't die, and there was nothing else mentioned about it, and I feel very worried, and it wasn't addressed, and I want to know what happens. I've read and seen Christina's view on who the fairy was Drew found. And yeah, I think she's right. I do think it's something to do with Sebastian and the weapon and something. There's something behind it, especially with the description and things, you know. Oh, there's something there. The first time I really liked a love triangle that was between Mark, Christina and Kieran. I actually, you know, when you read like Twilight and stuff, you know you have a route, you're which team you're on. But I'm on no team with this one and I don't get it. That's interesting, that's really interesting. I'll see how that develops, but yeah, that was a good one actually. And I really loved how Cassandra Clare wrote about Diana and the transition and things. I found that a really emotional passage, and it was so well written and really beautiful, so thumbs up for that one. The other thing that was concerning me in this book is Julian. You know, in this book as well, we're told Julian was dark, he's got a dark heart and things, and he'd do anything for his family, and I have a feeling that Julian is going to be the enemy. I mean, Emma at the moment is keeping him back, but I don't know how I feel about that. I'm very much someone who wants to root for their favourite character. You know, I'm very much someone who wants to root for a good character. I have to kind of agree with the character's point of view and stuff, and at the moment it's not kind of working. I do have one tiny criticism of the book. I found it jumped a lot, and you know, I read it for the first time. I've read it 3 times now. The first time I read it, you know, I had to find out what was happening, so I was reading it quite late into the night. and it kept on jumping from points of view and things, and it took me a moment each time to go, oh, where are we now? Who is writing this? Oh right, we're in the London Institute. Oh, we're in Cornwall. We're in Ferry. It was confusing. I really enjoyed going back to the London Institute because I loved the Infernal Devices so much, and I enjoyed seeing Jessamine. Oops. I enjoyed seeing Jessamine, and I just, and the books that were marked, and that was so nice. So I enjoyed that part. I just felt like, I don't know, it was kind of hard at first to keep track of. On my second and then third read of this, it was easier to keep track of because I knew what was going on and stuff. But yeah, first read I was like, what's happening now? Who's this? What's happening now? But overall, it's a massive thumbs up from me. And thank you for viewing my first video on this channel. And I have filmed a bookshelf tour, but it's taking forever to edit. So you'll get this one before you get the bookshelf tour, because I really want to talk about this book now. I've read it 3 times and it's all fresh in my mind. Bye!